now beaming into Nerd FT Radio.
This is Nerd FT Radio, where nerds full-time, explorers of the metaverse, surfers of the blockchain, and not in our mom's basement. I'm your host, RSG, aka Miami Socks Guy, and I'm here with Crypto Crier, aka Miami Crier.
What's up, baby?
How are you? We're a day away. Actually, for the people listening, we're already in Miami. You are already drinking. I'm already drinking. We're chilling in Miami. It's already 1:30. That means we're going to probably be literally just drinking. Yeah, we're going to be good. We're going to have a great time networking, meeting the gang. Right. Remember, we got how many people we got from NRN coming? 30 people, 30 little hooligans running around, going to all these events for free alcohol and drinks. Nice. Never mind. I can't say that out loud. But yeah, we got an awesome week ahead of us. Incredible experiences coming. Hopefully, we have so many things. We already had our episode where we were like, hey, this is what we're going to do. Art Basel was phenomenal on that side as well. That was like the big pick me up for what we're doing and NRN and all this stuff. So again, hopefully this is what's going to bring the fire again into not only just us, but of course, like the whole entire NFT space as a whole, because a lot of founders, a lot of team members from these teams, as well as everyday NFT goers are going to be at this event. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The one thing I do have to say that's really upsetting is it's going to be extremely hot. So for all you people that have been buying hoodies, you guys have been buying sweatshirts, you guys have been buying hoodies, like literally every time an NFT drops a collab with any merchandise, yeah, you probably shouldn't wear it. But if you are going to buy some hoodies, stop buying this nonsense of the project's logo and all this stuff. Why don't you put your own NFT on your hoodie? You know what's really funny, Crier? We've actually partnered with a great company, and it's NFTs. It's the first truly Web3 enabled wear your NFT garment company. And when you think about it, like even me, right? I know, hey, by the way, shout out to House of Bandit. I'm wearing the shirt, the whole nine. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with everyone. I'd rather have my cool cat on my shirt. I'd rather have my NFT of Bandit. When you come out with that project, I'm going to have my stuff on. I don't want like the logo. I want the logo, but like I'm going to have my stuff on it. So again, this is a great company that you can go in there. They've launched the classic NFTs. They've launched hoodies, they've launched sweatshirts, anything you can think of. And the great thing about it, it's 100% sustainable source cotton, fair wear, vegan friendly. I still need to find out this vegan friendly thing. And it is online where you can go ahead and connect your wallet, get your stuff. And on top of that, not only are you going to be able to get your NFTs on there, I've actually been dogging the other projects, like, hey, don't get their stuff. But you know what? Now I'm going to say good things about us. Get ours. So NFTs will open up a partnered merch section on their website, and where you're going to actually be able to buy some NRN merch with or without connecting your wallet. Imagine like a little sticker, click on it, you place it where you want, you're good to go. So you'll be able to flex the NRN gang everywhere you go. And by the way, we have a promotional code for you, NRN10, for 10% off your order. Even if you don't want to get an NRN sticker, use that code, get 10%, get your favorite rugged project on your shirt, and you're ready to go. Any questions or concerns, contact at NFTs, remember 2 E's and an S _com, or email them at info@nfts.com. And the founder, Orlando, the man, the myth, will be more than happy to help you out.
100%.
Boom. All right, let's get into it. So we got some great topics, and the first one is probably the best news in the last
6 months,
a year, 6 months, 7. And obviously the term, when you hear it, airdrop, everyone's ears
let's do this,
perk
baby.
up. What's going on? Half chub, everything's going. All right. So Crier, what's going on? Is it Uniswap this time? They're doing their second airdrop. So what are they doing?
Yeah, for sure. So Uniswap is getting into the NFT game. They see what's the future writing on the wall. So they've now acquired Genie, which is an aggregator that they've been competing with Gem for a little while. Gem was picked up by OpenSea, and now Uniswap bought Genie. So we'll see some more aggregation on their website. They got rid of the Genie name, and it's just app Uniswap airdropped.io, which is always when you log in there, you'll see just how Uniswap is. You just click on their tab, it says NFTs. And if you had used the product before April 15th, so if you ever used Genie before, you got a $300 USDC airdrop. So they allocated $5 million in USDC to allocate to Genie users. Big move on their part. Uniswap was one of the big reasons that kind of the DeFi summer and expansion kind of came to fruition anyways. That first airdrop was incredible. They're the king of airdrops, so I think this will be a good move.
I remember your story that was the time where the PlayStation 5 was coming out and everyone was like, hey, I'm going to grab this airdrop and buy some PlayStations. And then you're like, that's not what I'm going to do.
No, I will buy a bunch more.
I'm gonna just buy a little bit more and then we'll see how it goes. But I do find this super, super awesome, by the way, Krar, that they're doing USDC. They're not just doing like their token. That's here's $5 million.
Here's $300.
Here's $300.
It's
just
an actual stimmy.
Except good to go. It's a true stimmy and a very quick one. And you probably got it to the right hands. By the way, I just thought of that. Do you know the stimulus checks that we got for COVID and how fraud and all this stuff happened and people that were dead got it, the whole 9 yards, all this stuff. Obviously, I'm assuming some dead people got this stimulus as well, but they're in their wallet. And hopefully if they did the right thing, they put their wallet to their next of kin and things like that. But how easy it is because you
wasn't too many addresses that qualified.
Really?
Only 15,000 addresses qualified roughly.
That's actually interesting. I know your happy ass had 7, so you're good.
It looks like I only had 1. I thought I had more, but I guess I only had 1. But I'm happy. That's huge.
Yeah, hey, listen, that's easy money, free money, ready to go. Taxes, though, we don't mention that, so never mind. But the great thing about how easy it was is that you go on the website, you go into it, you connect your wallet, and on the top right, if you are eligible, it'll just say, hey, you have an airdrop of 300 USDC. Click it, claim in your wallet, ready to go. Use it. For honest, I was going to say NFTs, but you should probably pay your bills.
Use it for Art Basel. Come on down, baby.
Art Basel. Yeah, come on down. Use that $300. That can probably get you like a one-way to Miami. Probably not getting back, but you can stay with us if you need to. Never mind, I take that back. Please don't stay with us. We have way too many people already. But anything else that you want to talk about on the Uniswap side? Anything that's coming up? Have you actually went in and looked at the NFT side of things? It's actually pretty similar to what Genie already was. It's just with the different colors of Uniswap and whatnot.
Yeah, they just added those. They have their set UI UX, super simplistic. You click the project you want and boom, it's super easy, but nice and easy, simplistic UI. Uniswap always did a really good job of that. They were the first AMM automatic maker market maker that really had just a really simplistic UI and just a really good smart contract. So that's literally the Uniswap version 2 contract is pretty much used by everybody who is trying to do some sort of market maker. Yeah, I think they're going to do a great job. Introduce some new people to NFTs. It's right on the Uniswap. It's probably one of the largest used on Ethereum still to this day. Now it just says NFTs right at the top, so it probably gets some more eyes that way as well.
No, I definitely agree, and hopefully this is another gateway into being able to easily purchase NFTs. One of the main features that a lot of people are also talking about is that you're able to buy, number one, crypto users, but number two, the actual simplicity behind buying an NFT on their website is like what OpenSea also has been doing and allowing the USD feature of it, where you don't only have to buy on Ethereum with Ethereum or Polygon or whatever. It's just, again, super cool to see. And we're trying to make it, just like we did in our last episode, as easy and simple as possible for everyone to be able to be in this space, not just your coffee addicted 28-year-old that knows just how to use the blockchain. So let's get into the next topic, and it's going to be Animoca Brands. So again, another massive company that we always talk about, from Cool Cats to Sandbox, the Bored Apes, to honestly like
every web.
If you didn't get money from Animoca Brands, it's probably you're probably not going to make it. Yeah, what are you doing? But that's not the case, because that's a lie. Number two, they've been actually going ham, saying that they're not only just going to keep doing this, but they're actually going to invest around spare change of like $2 billion just into startups. Like, why not? Why not? Like, we know the future of this, and hopefully that's going to go into it. And in that 2 billion number, our boy, our former guest of the show, and we're probably going to see him in Miami because we saw him last time in Miami and we talked to him all the time. And it's Nick from the Wanderers. Now, you might be asking,
by Nick, that's his Twitter. Check him out.
Motion by Nick. So you might be wondering, we haven't talked about Wanderers in some time now, but they've been building away, doing their things, partnering, all the great stuff. And for all that determination, hard work, and the 3 NFTs that I still own that need to go up, Wanderers has raised $2 million in a seed round led by Animoca Brands. How crazy is it that Wanderers now got the big boy, like the guy that injects the money in, and what they're trying to do with what Wanderers is building is transform gaming, music, and entertainment. We already have seen it from the videos and the short films and the trailers that Wander has built. Remember, when you think of Wanderers, you don't think of a PFP at first. Obviously, now they have their PFP project, but at first, it was something completely different. It was an animated NFT with music, all that good stuff. And you love them. I love them. Your kid loves them. Like, everyone loves them. So it's super cool to finally see like a little bit more into it. And it's incredible because, again, we know it that Nick's been building away, trying to figure things out and doing it. But on top of that, not only did Animoca Brands, which was obviously the bigger one, but Game Fee Ventures as well put some money into what the Wanderers are going to go ahead and do. And again, what they've stated is, again, as a fan of sci-fi growing up, it's incredible to be building a multimedia universe filled of characters and stories. That's actually, again, from Nick, the founder of Wanderers. And when you and I think of like our background in from books to movies to shows, it's what the Solana guy said, the founder of Solana. What's going on right now with NFTs is we're building the entertainment for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 years. It's brand new stuff. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube, you know I'm a massive Marvel fan. You literally can see it behind me. And I want as much Marvel as possible, but we need new stuff. Even outside of DC and Star Wars and all this stuff. And what's happening here with NFTs, from Bored Apes to Wanderers, Cool Cats, Gutter, any of these projects is an opportunity of a brand new IP blowing up in our faces and becoming that next Disney, Marvel, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, whatever the case may be. And I'm super excited for it. I used the show that I watched, what was it, like 2 years ago? It was Invincible. Nothing to do with DC, nothing to do with Marvel. It is hands down my favorite comic I've ever read. And it has to do with nothing behind me, which is like crazy to me because I said it last time. I'm very hard-headed when it comes to things I like and not trying always everything. But if something's good, I'm game for it. Like, bring it on. So what do you think about this, Crier, with what's going on?
I think it's a good move for sure. Animoca has been building a lot of companies up. One of the large investors in many of crypto companies, or one of probably the largest, I would say, VCs or in the crypto space now. But yeah, I think they have a smart move here. Nick has done a lot of good work. He has a lot of solid background in animation and stuff like that already. He's been working on it for a long time. Yeah, I think he's also building that lore that is needed to make a project succeed. It's not just came out starting with you're traveling in a wander, traveling in space, blah, blah, blah. Then there's profile picture. Then there was all the stuff. But again, he's trying to build up the planets, the lore, all the stuff behind it, the travelers. Lore. Exactly. So you don't want to, if you don't feel a connection to a character, you're not going to be a part of it anyways. So this is something that you need to rectify with a lot of these profile picture projects. It's just a picture. You need to have that background to have success in the IP building.
Absolutely. When you think of all the skins in Fortnite, remember the reason why I rocked the Doctor Doom Infinity all white instead of the green is because of the story of Thanos getting his spine ripped by Doctor Doom, and that was the outfit he was wearing, and that's why I literally rock it. It's the basic lore and storytelling of these characters that people love and cherish for. And what's the co-founder, the chairman of Animoca Brands? Is it Yat? If I'm not mistaken, it's like It's Yat SIU. I can't say the last name. I'm not even going to try it. Siu. I tried it. Wanders is a prime example of innovation in IP. The brand succeeds thanks to its art, storytelling, and dedicated community of fans, and its NFTs are an excellent entry point into the universe of not only gaming but music and entertainment. That was the quote that he did have. So it's just super cool, and it goes back to what we were talking about last time and a few episodes ago, as well as that epiphany that I keep talking about, which is like the dumbest epiphany ever, because like I should have just had it like every single day, like staring in my face. But the storytelling aspect, the lore aspect, the character development is so crucial. And all your favorite projects in this space right now need to find their Stan Lee, their writer, their lore in these characters so that it can last
100%.
longer than these last 2 years, which also, again, does feel like 15. But again, that it definitely needs to go on in that direction of things. And again, speaking of one of those projects and spending, instead of getting money, they're just spending a shit ton of it. And it's in the advertisement side of things. This has been news we've known for some time now.
For sure.
Crier, I'm going to try to say the name. I'm going to say it wrong, but I'm going to say the name.
Correct.
All right. Digidaigaku.
Digidaigaku.
There you go. You know what? Digi. That's where we're going to go with me, at least. Digi has come out a few months back saying, hey, we're going to buy advertisement in the Super Bowl. I am a very big, firm believer of advertising being like the stupidest thing ever. But if you're going to buy one, the Super Bowl is probably the one you want to buy. So hats off to that part, whatever. But I am a firm believer, and it comes from the side of me being the fanboy that I am of Elon Musk, where Tesla and all these companies that he owns spend $0 in advertising, $0 in marketing, $0 in just any PR, anything at all. When you build a product that's good, people like myself, like you, Crier, like content creators that literally make the world now on the internet will talk about your product if it's that good.
Sure.
So when I think about advertisement, I truly get like are you really just going to spend money? Like, for example, I know projects like, I'll say it right now, Swoosh, that bought a billboard in Miami during Art Basel. I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like billboards and whatnot. Like, you paid such a massive premium. Like, I get the fact of you buying a billboard somewhere very cheap, taking a picture, posting it online, and it making a splash. I like that way of things. But when you're going to buy a premium in Miami thinking that's what's going to make your project go up, I got news flash. NFT people don't look up, so you're screwed. They're looking down on their phone. They're on their phone. Buy advertisement and tweet and make content on Twitter, on YouTube,
100%.
on TikTok. Do something different. There's my rant. But we do have the news that they will be in the Super Bowl, and now we know what exactly it's going to be. So this is going to be the first ever, what is it, Cry? The first ever mint?
Live mint.
Yeah, okay. So you got some information on it? What exactly it's going to be?
Yeah, Gabriel Lyden, who is the CEO of Limit Break, and was also a creator of Digidaigaku. He's been pretty like up and coming person in the NFT space. They've been a lot of traction with their project. They've had a couple of partnerships that have done really well with the Castaways game that we've talked about previously on this show a couple episodes back. But I think it's going to be super interesting. There was a lot of controversy around the Limit Break purchase of the ad time. It was a couple, maybe like a month or two ago. And then now that we're seeing that we're actually what they're going to do with it, with the live NFT mint, he's a big supporter of free NFTs. That's how Digidaigaku started anyways. So I think this is a really cool move. He has a big background in mobile gaming. I think it was like I can't remember which games, but these 3 or 4 mobile games that are really popular on the App Store. So I do think that we'll see a lot of integration with NFTs and mobile gaming in the future, just how we saw with the whole Apple allowing NFTs and all that type of stuff. So he's definitely making the right call in terms of going that route. But is that justifiable on spending that much money of your treasury, stuff like that? Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out on the next Dragon Ball Z. It sounds like Dragon Ball Z when I look at the name of it. So golly.
That's right.
But the great thing that he's saying, like this major announcement, why it's so major, and it's back to what I was saying. If you're going the ad way, I guess the Super Bowl is probably the one you want to get. And it's because of the fact that 50 million people are going to be watching this. Tens of millions of people online as well. And obviously the numbers are skewed because not a lot of people watch Super Bowl by themselves. So like you can add like 3 to 4 more people there. But to be honest, if you're going to do something in the time right now, you probably should have done the World Cup, like the final of the World Cup, because there's going to be like 1 billion people watching that. So maybe screw the Super Bowl. You should have probably bought the FIFA World Cup ad because you probably would have got there. But turns out I actually just forgot. There's no freaking ads in the FIFA World Cup because it just runs for 45 minutes. So
that's right.
halftime of the FIFA World Cup is probably a good one to actually go in. But again, it's just super cool to see. It's going to be a little bit like what Coinbase did, if I'm not mistaken. All FTX, and all these other companies did in the previous Super Bowl, where there was a QR code. If you guys remember, it was Coinbase. I just had a bouncing QR code. Up, down, middle, left. And you're waiting for it to hit the corner. Never hit the corner. But if you actually went in and scanned that QR code, you were able to get something. And if I'm not mistaken, it was like $20 or something on Coinbase. It was a little bit of Bitcoin and a chance
$10,
to win
I think,
more.
something like that.
Yeah, it was $10. Yeah. And this time it's going to be pretty similar to that. And these are the steps from Gabriel, the founder. Number 1, watch the Super Bowl. Hopefully the Patriots will be there. Probably not. Number 2, see the Digi commercial. Number 3, scan QR code as soon as it flashes. Number 4, you mint. I would love to find out how exactly that's going to happen. Because what if you still need a crypto wallet? What if all these factors can roll into what's about to happen? And if you spent all that money and a regular person cannot buy or get that NFT because they don't have a crypto wallet, it was literally a worthless commercial.
For sure. It's a tough thing to see for sure. I think it's going to, and the infrastructure behind this, let's say what? Like expecting 500,000 people to mint this or something like that, I would say that it's going to be some serious strain on the system.
Is it going to be the most owned NFT of all time, do you think?
We'll see. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
It could be crazy. I do think free NFTs are the way to go for sure. I think that's definitely gets it gets you out there. It gets you a lot of traction. The successful free mints recently have been, they do really well. The ones that have pop off actually get traction. They go up really quickly. So I do think that the staying power behind free NFTs is much larger than people that you've paid for. Because if you're supporting something that's free and it went up a crazy amount of money, you're more likely to stick around because you didn't have there's no like indebtedness to you, right? It's mostly just, I got a free NFT. Hell yeah, I'm indebted to this company that did really well. Whereas, I paid money for this. It went up in value. I was smart. I made a good choice, which I think is something that is a little bit differently pictured when you look at a free mint. It could be huge, but if there's any hiccups or any problems, it's going to get ripped to shreds. So, hopefully they have the infrastructure to support this.
Yeah, and again, it's going to be the simplicity factor of minting an NFT. And if they go the route of what Reddit did, and they have everything behind the scenes, like use the infrastructure to have a crypto wallet right there, then give the keys to the individual. And then, hey, now I want to get a wallet. So how easy would that be to transfer said item that you just QR code and minted to another wallet? If it's super easy, simple, maybe they pay for those fees to get one object to the other. That could be something good. Just spend more money, right? They already spent millions for the ad, all that good stuff. So again, it should be extremely interesting to see how it works. It's either going to be very freaking successful or it's going to literally shit the bed. And I really hope it's the successful part, even though I could care less for the project, but it's a great opportunity to see how to onboard people. And if other people see it that way, not only just like the commercial side, the QR code, all that stuff, more the sense of like how they do it could change the game of like how you mint a project, the process of minting a project and all that stuff as well to the average person, not the degens that we talk to every single day in the space.
No, I definitely agree. And it's something that I'm looking forward to for sure.
No, absolutely. And you know what else I'm looking forward to, Crier?
What's that? Seeing my beautiful
Miami.
face and
Ooh, that too. Seeing your beautiful face, seeing everyone's beautiful face in Miami.
right.
Crier, let's wrap up this show because I know you gotta get going. You gotta get to Miami. I know I'm in Orlando. I got like a little drive. Gonna stop at the girlfriend's family's house tonight. We're gonna be chilling. Morning, pick up Nate at the airport. Slide over. What time we get into the Airbnb? Is it at 4 p.m.?
4 is when it's open.
4 o'clock. So we
baby.
got, I know you have WoW, I have Cameo Pass. Then afterwards, we're meeting up as well at Sappy Seals.
Baby.
Let me ask you,
Arf
of
Basel.
all the projects of Arf Basel, excuse me, sorry, Wob, sorry, Camel, of all the projects that are lined up for Miami, what is the one that you're most excited about and why is it Doodles?
Because there's really no other options, I feel like. Doodle's going to fucking
Correct.
murder it.
Great answer. It's going to be a phenomenal time. Other than Doodles, which one? I would assume WoW.
Other than Doodles, yeah, I've never been to a WoW event. It looks pretty cool. It's going to be like a on the beach, and it's like a pool party type thing. So it looks pretty interesting. Free drinks, free food. Like I said, we haven't been to a WoW event yet, so we'll see. I really was looking forward to the most was obviously going to be Gutter, but they did us dirty. So
at least give us the recipe.
Pouring out.
Just like
pouring out.
Just give us the recipe. Like that's and if we sold all of our gutter,
trap recipe.
if we sold all our gutter, we made our money back, maybe even lost some money, but we got the ingredients to that drink, the recipe. That's right. I think Crier, you would be okay with that.
I'd be happy.
You'd be a happy camper. We can make this at home. We just have to keep trying it. Exactly.
Right.
So you know what? I'm going to do some digging and I'm going to get that recipe for you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark my words. I will get that recipe for us.
Yeah, I've asked Dan, I don't know, like 6 times, but he never produces
I'm gonna
get
results.
So.
We're not gonna ask Dan. We're gonna ask other people, and we're gonna figure that out.
But
that pretty much wraps it up. Again, for everyone listening that's going to be in Miami, we cannot wait to be in Miami with you guys, having fun. How many days are we gonna be there? 4 or 5 days?
4 days.
And it's gonna be a blast. Just talking to people, and we always say these live events, these live in-person festivals, events, conferences are just incredible for the network side of things. Don't only just go there for the fun like I do and just let Crier do all the talking, but I should probably do some talking as well so that we can get all the things that we want to do in this space going. And I cannot, again, stress this enough, cannot wait to see Crier, the NRN gang, and everyone that's going to be there. And shout out to those projects that are going to be hosting events for all these incredible communities. It's going to be a blast. And again, we'll catch you on the other side of Miami. We either come back like all deathly sick and a great time, or a great time and we're not deathly sick. Yeah. And probably, by the way, red freaking alert. Crypto and NFTs will go down. This is not financial advice, by the way. Will go down this weekend because we
pumped like 8% today and yesterday. So
I want to say one last thing before
this might be the inverse right here.
You're welcome.
You sold some at the bottom?
I literally sold ETH, and 45 minutes later, it pumps 8%. There's like no reason.
It's the opposite time to sell.
You got to make some stuff happen in the light. Oh, listen, I still got a lot of ETH. It was just like, I got to make some funds. We're going to have fun in Miami. Got to take a little tax break. We got a little stuff going on. So we had to do a little cuts, but we're still popping. We're still going. You're welcome for all the people. You should have just said thank you instead of asking me why. You're welcome. And we're good to go. But for everyone listening at home, again, thank you so much for tuning into another episode. And we'll be back. Not Sunday, because you're going to be traveling. So not Sunday. We'll be back in a full week from today to wrap up everything that went down in Miami. Hopefully, we don't have a new co-host because one of us just gets lost in Miami. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.